Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another Pleasures live stream. We're going to do some cooking, okay? But not just any cooking. For those of us here in the United States, we just had Thanksgiving, and we're going to do something about show you guys an easy way of using up some of those turkey leftovers, okay? Turkey leftovers. If there's ever an issue of getting rid of using up leftovers, yeah, turkey's a pain in the ass for one of them. Hey, already got someone in here. Hello, country girl. Welcome to the live stream. And hello, Danny. Danny was asking about me doing this particular live stream, so here we are. Danny, you got your wish, okay? You got your wish, okay? So, initially I wasn't going to, but we're going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and cut up an onion in this case. You guys are going to love this. It's really awesome. And I'm going to use a full red onion. For those that don't know, red onion is, it's not as hot as like the white or the yellow onion, so one of the reasons I like it, it's got a lower sulfur content. Hey, what's happening, Kevin? Welcome to the live stream. I haven't seen you in a second. Try to keep up with you, but you're a hard guy to keep up with. Kind of like me. Of course, then again, I work way too much. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it has been a while. It has been a while. One of the things I do hate is having to peel onion. Peel that outer skin off. It's kind of a pain in the neck. So, it is what it is. So, and like I said, initially I wasn't going to do an onion, but I changed my mind. Normally I have all this, y'all know I usually have all this cut up long before we get going in the live stream. But this gives me an opportunity to show you guys something really awesome. Something that some people are like, man. Oh, okay, okay. So you've been a busy guy. Absolutely understand that. Believe me, I get it. Alrighty. So I have here one full red onion. Peel off what I don't want. A few spots I wasn't happy with. Is what it is, right? Alright, show you guys something really awesome. Okay, when doing onions, how many times have you heard, man, they make me cry, they burn my eyes. Hope you guys can see this okay. What we're going to do, we're going to slice right here. Okay, take off that end. Leave that end alone. Okay, that's where a lot of the sulfur comes from. You're going to take and split it right down the middle. Keep your hands out of the way. Turn it face down, right like that. Leave it like that until you're ready for it. Take your knife, slice like this. It's real easy. Don't go too fast, okay? That's how accidents happen. Take your time. Go all the way through the cutting board. Pierce down, straight down like that, okay? Just like that. And slice, and it just comes off real easy. Oh, not another one. Alrighty. We can toss that one aside. Let's go ahead and let me get a bowl of some sort because we're going to set this much aside until we're ready for it. Alrighty. Let's get at the other one before this starts burning my eyes. We don't want to take too much time with it, because that's how the air fills with the sulfur that burns our eyes. There we go. And there we are. Made short work of that, didn't we? Bam. Set that aside. My eyes are still burning, but it's not nearly as bad as if... Alright. If I'd have done it any other way. Okay. Now, when talking about leftovers, there's a few things in this world that's great for getting rid of leftovers. Pasta is a great way to get rid of leftovers. Potatoes, another great way of getting rid of leftovers. Eggs, great way of getting rid of leftovers. And rice, which is cheap. All these things are cheap, so that's what we're going to use is good old rice. So we're going to start off our pot right here. If you guys can't see, please say something. With just a little bit of oil to cover the bottom. All right? We're going to turn this up to about a medium-high heat. And we're going to let this begin doing its thing, warming up for us. All right? Now, if you're going to follow along and do something similar, you might want to get out some thyme, some parsley, and yes, we'll be using jasmine rice. You guys are going to love this. I like jasmine rice because it's got a slightly different flavor than the normal American long grain rice. Okay? Hey, what's happening, Robbie? Welcome to the live stream. It's good to see everybody. You guys are going to love this. So as this warms up a little bit, we will use our garlic to kind of flavor the olive oil. Now, remember again, folks, let me show you real quick. I'm using classic olive oil. Okay, this is just the Walmart brand. You use whatever you like. But extra virgin olive oil does not like high heat like this. And this will break down very quickly. And it will start leaving funky flavors. It'll smoke up the entire kitchen. That's not what we're looking for. Save this stuff for when you're making salad dressings and dips. Okay? Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good, Robbie. Oh, there we go. All right. So now that this is warming up to where I want it, we're going to add 3 large cloves of garlic. We're going to lightly stir that in, and basically we're making a garlic oil that we're going to use for our jasmine rice, bringing on multiple flavors at once again. All right. But before we even do that, we'll be adding the onion here in just a moment. So we've got onion here, 1 full red onion. And this will all be done together. Now, by doing it the way that we're going to be doing this, we're going to bring on a lot of other, we're going to just bring on a lot of complex flavors. And with the searing process, it doesn't seal in juices necessarily, but it does drive off some that we don't want. Okay? Too much moisture, this will slow down the cooking process, takes longer. A lot longer. But we want to get the most, we want to concentrate those flavors so it blends in with the rice a lot better. Which that'll make sense as we continue. Add in our onion real quick. We'll coat that up really good now. We're going to try to keep this down to 1 freaking pot, because I am notorious for using like 30 pots for 1 dish. So we won't do that. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see just fine. Now, what I'm listening for is a light sizzle. That's what I want. I want to hear a light sizzle. Alrighty. Not crying, it's just the onion. There you go. There's the light sizzle I was waiting for. So we've got garlic and onion, which, by the way, garlic, onion, leeks, elephant garlic, which is actually different than regular garlic, shallots, all those belong to the same family, and ironically enough, they're in the same family as the lily family, if you find that interesting. Alrighty, so now that we got a good sizzle going on, don't want to spend too much time with it, we're going to add 2 cups of jasmine rice. 2 cups of jasmine rice going in, and we are green lit there. Now this should make enough food to feed up to a family of 4. We're going to get everything coated up real good. Get everything stirred around. Don't bother adding in salt just yet. You will add that in here in just a little bit. Okay? We want to get everything coated up. Think gravy, if you will. All right? And you guys have seen me do this before, which this is, a review never hurt anybody. But what we're actually doing is we're creating kind of like a coat for the rice. And that kind of helps the starch stick around, because what we're looking for is almost like a gravy that clings to the rice, which is going to be, you can use water, you can use stock, or in our case, we're going to use chicken broth. There you go, Robbie. Just having a bite to eat. Nothing wrong with that. Often wonder, how many of you eat while I'm cooking? How many of you are eating while I cook? I'm just curious. All right. Just going to go a few more moments. And here we go. You're going to add just enough chicken broth to cover everything. There's our first dose. Now, we may have to use water later, but this starts off with chicken broth. I'm going to stir that around, and we're just going to let it sit. All right. Let's get caught up, because it's hard as heck to do this. There you go. I do eat pepperoni flavor. Pepperoni pizza flavor. Domino's. Okay. Doritos. No. Oh, okay. 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 Why not? Well, I was curious about that. I figured y'all might tell me if you were enjoying, while you're enjoying the cooking. Okay, real quick. We're going to use a mineral salt for this. Specifically, we're going to use a Hawaiian black lava salt. Now, real quick, for those of you, most of you are going to be familiar with the Himalayan pink salt, okay? And you can get this just about anywhere. We could use sea salt. This would be just fine. But a mineral salt brings on other flavors once again, and it makes it complex, makes it, great tasting. Can even bring on color because of the minerals. So I'm going to add in a couple of small handfuls. If you were to twist my arm, I'd say maybe, 3 teaspoons of black Hawaiian lava salt. Okay. I also have red Hawaiian sea salt, which again, you used to be able from Walmart to get the Hawaiian black salt. But most people are going to be familiar with the Himalayan pink salt or pink Himalayan salt. That's what most people are going to be more used to seeing. Does that mean that you have to use, so does that mean you have to use that? Nope. We use whatever we want. All right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Be sure to share it out to everybody you know. Let them know Prince Magnum is live. Cooking up a nice meal. We're going to also add a handful of dried parsley. While we're also at it, we're going to add in a nice small handful of French thyme. We'll wait for the black pepper till later. And again, we're going to stir that in real nice. All right. Don't do the voice. Oh, I know what voice you're talking about. I hope you're enjoying top level cooking as I take leftover turkey, leftover from Thanksgiving, and turn it into one of those fine meals that everyone will enjoy. That the voice you were talking about? I'm just double checking. And I'm a puddle. Could have been worse. I could have turned right around and did this. I could have turned right around and did this little bit right here. I hope you brought your appetite and your listening ears as I hope to entertain you while I cook. I'm in the mood for love simply because you're near me. Funny how this feeling came to be. I'm in the mood for love. Robbie's like, hey, man, pretty cool, huh, Robbie? Man, I got this. And Danny's like, and I think I'm in love now. Good to know the old man still got it. So how y'all doing this evening? Anything exciting? Anything worth talking about? Currently right now, I'm bubble watching. Once this cooks down where I want it to, we got to add in more. Because we got to keep adding in liquid until the rice is done. And how long does it take? I can't tell you that. The problem with rice is it's an agricultural product. Taking it easy, awesome. Oh boy. News about the surgery tomorrow. You know, man. Um, all right. With rice, it's an agricultural product. Hey, what's happening, Chairman? Okay. And I'd like to give you an exact time, but I can't. The problem with rice being an agricultural product, like a good French cook once said, you gotta cook it till it's done. So, it's cooking down really nice. And this will bring on a nice poultry flavor, which once we go to incorporate the turkey towards the end of this, it'll bring on an amazing flavor, a really amazing flavor. Okay, now when the rice starts to kind of get dry like this, because this is the first installment, usually takes 3. That's the first installment. When it gets down to like that, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and add in more liquid, more of our chicken broth to just cover it. All right. Stir that around. You might have to add a little bit more, which I'm going to. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And we're green lit again. We're going to let that go. Yep, I was wondering about that. All right. So, I have a Zelda right by my feet. Do you want a rice dish, Zelda? That was too cute. Too cute, Zelda. Gosh dang you. Okay. We're going to go ahead and top it off with the rest. We might have to add another installment. We might not. There we go. Cute, fluffy Zelda, yes. Here. Come here, your fans want to see you. You say baby, but the truth of it is she's pretty well full grown. All right. This is about the time I'm going to go ahead and grab the turkey. Hey, you turkey! Set that aside. Okay, we got a little ways to go. But we're getting there. Just in case. Might have to show you guys a couple of really cool casserole things I do. I gotta clean my cast iron for that. Yep, yeah, she's pain in the backside. Now that's a good standing rice dish. Stand up on a plate. That's what we want. I got a funny feeling when Danny sees the end result, she's going to be about beating down the door. Yeah, we're a little ways off yet. We might have to add a little bit more liquid, but not a whole lot more. And our 2 cups of rice, along with everything, has doubled in size. Check that out. Look at that ominous blue glow from the burner. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyhow. Oh, okay, Danny. Getting ready to leave, huh? Getting ready to leave? You must be getting ready to come over this way. Time I turn around, you always say that you'd like to have my cooking. Let's say if you were getting ready to say you're running off, but don't make me start singing again. Nah. Yep, keep saying it. Keep saying it. All right, we're getting really close to this being done. And really, if I hadn't talked it to death and had all the ingredients in place, it probably would have been like maybe 15 minutes. 15 minutes for a dish that doesn't really cost all that much. And it gets rid of the leftovers out of the fridge. Can't beat that with a stick. We're close. I know we are just by looking at the rice. But the best way to actually tell, and you guys see me do this, is I'll take just a little bit right off the end of my spatula here. We're not going to need to add any more. Let this cook down so we don't see any more moisture in there. Be careful doing that. You could burn a finger. And that would suck. And our rice is looking amazing. Now is the time, since we're so close to the end of this, we're going to take our turkey meat, just add in a couple handfuls real quick. A couple good-sized handfuls. We're going to stir that in. We want it to warm through. Now's the time to do that. Okay? Add in just a little bit more, not too much. Again, also take into consideration how big the pot is. Now this turkey meat has already been cooked, so we don't have to do anything else other than just heat it up, which the warmth of the cooktop will do that for us. We let that go ahead and cook a few more minutes. And again, this is a great way to get rid of leftovers. Grab you some bowls and get ready to impress. Just teasing. Okay, perfect. This is right where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and stop the heat now and let carryover finish the job for me. Okay? Carryover will do the rest of the work for me. If we'd have done this any longer than what we already did, the rice would actually turn to mush, and we're not making rice pudding. That's definitely not that's another live stream, okay? Gobble gobble. All righty. Yeah, I killed the heat. Just, that's what I think of you, heat. You ready for this? All right. Just for you, Danny. There you go. And of course, my beloved black pepper. Grab some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Right over the top. A little bit, a lot, whatever you like. And that's how you do it. Now for our taste test.
Hi, bestie. This is freaking hot at the moment.
Well, yeah, it just came off the burner.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think I did all right. All righty. Cook's got to take care of himself. Again, black pepper. Parmesan cheese. Yeah, a little bit, lot, whatever you prefer. Now, I've got plenty left here on the stove. Where are my hungry ladies at? Hmm? Wait for Danny's response. There it was. Turned out pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Lots of complex flavors. Definitely stands alone by itself. You could serve it with a salad next to it, if you so chose. And it would work for lunch or dinner. Easy, easy to do. Easy stuff. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Again, very simple, easy to make. Olive oil is very neutral, and then with the onion and the garlic, and then along with the chicken broth, it works out wonderfully. Good, solid flavor all the way around. You can't beat it. Okay, hands down, this is a good dish. And again, it's one of those things. We're back to using up leftovers. Now, I know that's always a thing. A lot of people complain. Yeah, I got leftover turkey after Thanksgiving for a good while. Man, a little sriracha to mine. I like a little spice. There we go. Again, lots of amazing flavors coming on all at once. So. Then with the Parmesan cheese on top, turkey's just amazing. Turned out nice. Turned out really nice. Again, lots of complex flavors. They're all coming together, making a really nice dish. And the leftovers from this, keep for a good while. Shoot, even if they go a little longer than I want. Huh? Oh, message retracted. Give it back to me. Alrighty. Almost there. Danny's running across the Atlantic right now. Along with a little bit of coffee. Yep. I think this worked out. Again, rice is cheap. It's easy to use. Stick to what we did. You can't go wrong. And again, it's a great way to get rid of leftovers. Great way to get rid of leftovers. If you don't have leftovers, you can use frozen, frozen veggies, stuff like that. Great way to get rid of that too. If you're like me and you stockpile all that stuff, it's just in the fridge. Open the door. It's already open, Dan. Come on in. You and Queen Bee say that a lot. Where's mine? Right here. You want me to get down a bowl for you? So, Danny kept asking me to do a cooking live stream. I said, I'll do one for you. So here we are. Is this what you wanted, Danny? Turned out great. Oh, you're very welcome. Well, when you come here, you get to try it personally. I know you've been talking about coming over here and trying some of the food yourself. I'm just going to warn you. You have my cooking, and you're I don't hear anybody ever complain about my cooking. Well, no, one person did, but I don't think she counts. Yep. But anyhow. Alrighty. So, I think we nibbled this down about as far as we can nibble. That might actually happen because the food, the food's good. Food's good. Here I've been slamming over a hot stove for y'all. No, I'm kidding. All right. You come over here, Danny, and I might just have to make you, might just have to make you one of my specialties. Might have to make you one of my specialties. Actually, I can make a spaghetti that'd blow your socks off. Just blow your mind. Yep. Just warning you now, I make a spaghetti that's so easy to make, but it's so good. Yep. Guaranteed. I'll have to do that in a live stream, show you how that's done. I'll have to do that. Remind me right around like Wednesday or something. I might just have to do that. I might just have to do a spaghetti live stream for y'all. Turned out good. All right. So, that brings us to that point where I want to remind y'all, get over to Teespring. There is cinnamon merch, okay? There's cinnamon merch over there. I know a lot of you had been asking about it, and I'm surprised that it's not really moved like I thought it might, because everybody's been asking for it. Well, we got it. Along with that, we've got Teespring, $1 a month, US, and that goes back into the channel. All right, mostly for project car stuff. Yeah, that pretty well covers that. And so, as I like to say it, that's what we call paying the bills. Oh, there we go. Buying you a cinnamon hoodie. Rock on. Thank you so much, Mom. All righty. So that brings us to the point where I get to say to all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, If no one out there has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.